the cool rock royalty jeans. Oh God, her feet were sweating now. Her sandals were going to squeak when she walked. "Melody!" called the voice again. She tore her attention off the godlike vision that was Beat Dawkins to find the producer waving her into one of the cordoned-off interview suites. Just inside the door was a camera, a giant boom mic, a director's chair. The interview about her mother's career hadn't even started yet, and she already knew the questions she would be answering. Maybe she could just pop in very quickly, recite her usual responses, and save everyone some time. "No, I can't sing like my mother. We don't talk about the band breakup. Yes, my mother is currently a nudist, and yes, I've seen her naked a startling number of times. Of course, it would be amazing for fans if Steel Birds reunited. No, it will never happen. Not in a million, trillion years. Sorry." "We're ready for you," sang the producer, tapping her wrist. Melody nodded, flushing hotter at the suggestion she was holding things up. "Coming." She snuck one final glance at Beat and walked in the direction of her interview room. That was it, she guessed. She'd probably never see him in person again. "Wait!" One word from Beat, and the humming studio quieted, ground to a halt. The prince had spoken. Melody stopped with one foot poised in the air, turning her head slowly. Please let him be talking to me. Otherwise, the fact that she'd stopped at his command would be a pitiful mistake. Also, please let him be talking to someone else. The train tracks in her mouth were approximately 400 pounds per inch, and the teal dress she'd worn, oh God, to match her rubber bands, didn't fit right in the boob region. Other girls her age managed to look normal. Good, even. What was it TMZ had said about her? Melody Gallard. Always a before picture, never an after. Beat was talking to her, however. Not only that, but he was also jogging over in this athletic, effortless way, the way a celebrity might approach the mound at a baseball game to throw out the ceremonial first pitch, the crowd cheering him on. His hair had arranged itself back to a perfect coif. No evidence of the rain that she could see, his mouth in a bemused half-smile. Beat slowed to a stop in front of her, rubbing at the back of his neck and glancing around at their rapt audience, as if he'd acted without thinking and was now bashful about it. And the fact that he could be shy or self-conscious with charisma pouring out of his eyeballs was astounding. Who was this creature? How could they possibly share a connection? "Hey," he breathed, coming in closer than Melody expected, that one move making them co-conspirators. He wasn't overly tall, maybe 5'11", but her eyes were level with his chin, his sculpted, clean-shaven chin. Wow, he smelled so good, like a freshly laundered blanket with some fireplace smoke clinging to it. Maybe she should switch from powder-fresh speed stick to something a little more mature, like ocean surf. "Hey, Mel, can I call you that?" No one had ever shortened her name before. Not her mother, classmates, or any of the nannies she'd had over the years. A nickname was something that should be attained over time, after a long acquaintance with someone. But Beat calling her Mel somehow seemed totally normal. Their names were counterparts, after all. They'd been named as a pair, whether it had been intentional or not. "Sure," she whispered, trying not to stare at his throat, or inhale him. "You can call me Mel." Was this her first crush? Was it supposed to happen this fast? She usually found members of a different sex sort of uninspiring. They didn't make her pulse race the way this one did. Say something else before you bore him to death. "You stopped the rain," she blurted. His eyebrows shot up. "What?" "I'm dissolving. I'm being absorbed by the floor." "When you walked in, the rain just stopped." She snapped her fingers. "Like you'd turned it off with a switch." When Melody was positive that he would cringe and make an excuse to walk away, Beat smiled instead. That lopsided one that made her feel funny everywhere. "I should have thought of switching."